I don't like this, but
I do
fine
need to get
enough.
into David's computer. He's gotta be hiding shit.
I don't like this. I didn't sign up for this. But I guess we'll doing this anyway, so let's have a look around otherwise quickly, I guess, before going and snooping into that, even though we shouldn't. Fine.
I bet David has all of his surveillance secrets in his laptop.
Fine. We so shouldn't be doing this.
No shit, it needs a password. How about step douche? Try again. I need more clues.
Oh gosh. Okay, well, what is it going to be? What's gonna be the password? Well, it's a nice wedding photo nonetheless.
Maybe I could try stepdad for the password.
Happy sweet 18, Chloe. I'm so happy you were born today. Thanks for bringing me into the family. Love, stepdad. He's trying. I'm like, especially for her, he's certainly trying. I'm certain about that. Greetings from Arcadia Bay. Should I immediately try that? Should I search a little bit more?
Nothing.
There's definitely nothing there. Yeah. No. Padlock.
Naturally, David would buy a heavy-duty military padlock. I can even see the combination. That might be a useful password.
7171. Interesting.
Nothing in it.
Good. Sort of, I guess. Okay. Gun rack. I don't want to be switching that on. There's a padlock too, apparently.
Maybe this ID number might work.
Maybe. Even though I doubt it. What about this padlock?
Chloe can't get another gun now. Unless she steals it back from Frank.
Oh dear. What about this drawer? Well, there's a
I
picture of
could
him.
try the license number for the password.
Alrighty. Let's have a look into the book still, I guess.
Looks like David has read this a lot. What did he learn?
Coming Back Home, a Veteran's Guide. Well, it's definitely, I'm certain that it's difficult after all. So there is that. There's some more stuff here too, apparently.
Cute. Can't picture David driving Joyce around with this on the car.
Honk just married. Okay, there's a knife.
Even David Madsen might be an angel to somebody else.
To my field angel, keep your things up. And well, I'm sure he did well in the war and everything.
Now the car looks ready to roll.
I guess.
This is a better hobby for David than surveillance. Joyce might as well have wrote, "Let's get married."
It was a honor having you in the diner. Nice to know that gentlemen still exist. I'll love to talk again with you soon. By the way, the name is Joyce if you forget.
It might be a useful password.
Maybe. Lots of options that we got at least. Whatever we try to use first. What is this tape then?
Obviously, David's parents care about him. That date might be a good password.
Video message from mom and dad. So many options now. More options.
David has been dragging his head around since 2001?
Shingle Shot Award. Yeah, that's a lot of possible passwords, so I guess we're gonna go and try some. So what do we do? Personal, army, family. Let's try from family first, I guess. Stepdad, that date. I guess I can try to stepdad, though I doubt highly that it would be it.
Shitballs.
Yeah, I didn't exactly expect that to work. Army. Keep your wings up, sure.
Such wrong. No way, Max. You totally froze the laptop.
Okay, well, I guess we should be going backwards in time a little bit more too. Huh? At least I tried a couple, so there's that. Personal. 7171.
Try again.
What about in the family, the 7 2007?
Worst hacker ever. No,
Uh.
stop.
And we did it again. There we go. Again, all the way back. So many options and everything is wrong. What about 27th of 1108?
Score! Max the hacker strikes again.
Was that the day they
Whoa,
got married?
Spoiler alert. Rachel definitely hooked up with Frank. But why does David care?
Rachel avoids her dormitory, followed Rachel to Lighthouse. So Rachel Amber profile. Rachel has been cutting class all week, question mark. Frank and Rachel meet once again. Rachel avoids her dormitory. Followed Rachel to Lighthouse. Arcadia Bay Police Report, case number 678. Reporting Officer Anderson Berry. Incident report. Rachel Amber, 18, was picked up at 2:35 p.m. at Blackwell Academy for possession of a controlled substance. This was reported by David Madsen, head of campus security, who witnessed her trying to hide or secure a suspicious medical bag. This officer was called in questioning Mrs. Amber, who responded with threats and denials. Her bag was found to contain various illegal pharmaceuticals. See attached page for few details.
Instead of stalking Kate, David could have helped her.
Yeah, well, I guess he just didn't really know how. Kate M follows same path to every class. Overheard Kate and Dana V talking about supplies for Cortex Club party. Trucks, question mark. What's Kate with her church group? She knows her Bible. Kate stays in bathroom longer than other students. Trucks, question mark. Well, he was too suspicious that she actually would have wanted to use drugs, even if that wasn't actually even the case. So Kate helping Jefferson after class. Don't trust grown men with goatees. So yeah, he doesn't trust Jefferson. Kate has kept to herself since Vortex Club party. Not even church. Trucks, question mark. Tried to talk to Kate about the party. She got upset and run. Guilty. Yeah, and he just suspected that she was involved with the trucks, even though that might not have been indeed, and I very much think that wasn't the case. He was just very much like, he first thinks that everyone is sort of guilty, and after that kind of thinks why they might be acting the way they are. What might be the reason? Like, she wanted to be getting along better with the different kind of people too, with the data and so on and everything. So that's why she talked longer. It's nothing about the drugs. Definitely there could be drugs there, but would she, who actually goes to church groups and all, be responsible for that? And maybe there's another reason why she wouldn't be going into a church party, like there was. So of course she got upset and ran, even though she wasn't actually guilty for doing that. At least from what I believe to be the case.
This is so wrong. Ugh, creepy bastard.
So also following us a lot, having all of our schedules so that he can also keep an eye on us. I can understand the reason in a sense why he kept an eye on Rachel and then sort of on us as well. It's kind of weird that we could maybe delete stuff, but because he thinks that, okay, he wants the best for Chloe and doesn't want Chloe to get into trouble, and wants then that the people that Chloe is with are also good, so to speak. So in that sense, but it's kind of like, on the other hand, why Kate here when Kate is one of the least suspicious for sure, really, at least for that stuff.
I better tell Chloe about this now. It's just one more thing to make her sad and mad.
Shouldn't we go back though without having used the computer, so to speak? So that it's asking for the password. I think that's a kind of a little bit of a smarter choice. And probably use this door if we can. I don't know if that's a good idea actually. I don't know where the Someone might be coming from To a Real Hero 607 Survey Company. I do wonder what was exactly the date that was the right one.
Can't picture David driving Joyce around with this on the car.
Not sure. I would need to check again later on or something. Like, this would be the logical choice if we come from the bathroom after all. So, yeah. I'm sorry for any trouble. Let's speak then. Madsen came back home.
Nice breakfast.
David, you back already?
I have to take a nap after writing up vandalism reports last night.
What happened?
Some little shit-ass punks broke into the swimming pool. This is what happens at these PC bullshit colleges. Entitled students taking over the campus.
Do you know for sure it was Blackwell students?
Who else would do it? And I'm gonna bust them. Figures you'd be here. Is that your Rachel Amber Halloween costume?
You know more about her than me.
No. You and Chloe think you know more than anybody. Like all teenagers.
Leave Max alone, David. Stop threatening students.
He threatens them with surveillance cameras, so he can spy on everybody. Like he spies on all of us here.
Don't start, Chloe. Not now.
Yeah, I'm just always starting shit, right? You're a total paranoid, David.
Not now, Chloe.
You used to call me a loser for getting kicked out of Blackwell. So who's the loser now, David? Who haven't you accused or harassed? Between your investigations into Rachel and Kate, what have you done besides get in trouble?
I don't like this exactly. I don't like to be siding with just one group ever. It's partially because of my own history. I usually was the one who tried to break up fights. So I would be the middleman. I would be not siding with one person, but I would be like, okay, getting someone out of there, and the other would be calmed down, like with my parents and stuff. So this is very much a territory that I don't like. I don't like to be siding with one person. I like to be looking at both sides and not just siding with one person in a situation like this, especially when it's family trauma. Ugh, dear goodness, what the hell do I do? I don't like either of the options. We do know that David has a good meaning, yes. But on the other hand, we do know that he's definitely gone about it the wrong way. So what the hell am I supposed to then choose? It's like Chloe goes too far, David goes too far. I don't know. I don't know. I hate this sort of choices. Certainly do. It's not even my family. Why should I be going and siding with either one? Let's see what happens if we side with Chloe, and I don't know. I certainly don't know which one I would like to do, so I'll see about the out of choice probably too, and afterwards we'll then decide what actually we wish to do.
You're a bully, David. I saw you harass Kate Marsh when she was going through hell. You could have totally helped her. Everybody at Blackwell is a suspect to you, except for Nathan Prescott. That's why the students and faculty don't like you. You even hit your stepdaughter. I do respect your service, but you don't respect anybody.
Chloe was doing drugs. That's illegal.
So is spying on people in your family and at your work. Why do you have photos of Kate Marsh and Rachel Amber in your files anyway?
What? Is this true, Max? Yes, David. Why do you have these files at all? I find this very disturbing.
I do not have to take this kind of interrogation. Not from you punks.
Maybe you should calm down.
Oh, you're turning on me now, huh? Of course. Women always stick together. Well, screw you.
David, you better go to a hotel until we figure this out.
You can't kick me out of my own home.
It's my home, David, paid for and in my name. You know the law, right?
Oh, I thought I knew a lot of things. Like when I'm outflanked.
Have a nice day.
Chloe, for once, just please shut up.
I hope Joyce doesn't hate me for tearing into David.
I would have to say there's a lot of truth in that. As in, he could have actually helped Kate, and he didn't. He addressed it the wrong way, and I think he knows it. I think he does know the fact that he did it wrong, and Chloe just being happy and clamorous about the fact that we sided with her on that is a little bit like, no, that's not the way to handle it. And I'm just causing trouble to tear the relationship with this too, which I don't exactly like. Sure, he has stuff that he shouldn't have, exactly, but I don't. He doesn't want to speak to me. I'm sure of that.
I don't want to see or hear you again, Max. You've hurt me and my family enough.
Yeah.
Max, don't beat yourself up. David earned this all by himself. Understand?
It's partially true, but I think the understanding route is way better than just saying that someone would have fucked up and not even trying to say that, okay, I understand you tried to do this for a good reason, but you blamed Kate for using drugs even though there was completely some other reason for her behavior that you should have tried to look into and find out rather than just blaming Kate on something. Exactly. But I think I want to go back and see what would be the other choice, if I can, that is. Hopefully I can. And see how it plays out. And yeah, let's just see how does it play out, and I'll make my choice based on that, because I wouldn't want to be causing the trouble. But as said, on the other hand, skippity skip.
No. Leave.
Stop.
So, what happens if I do side with David?
Listen, we don't know that David did anything, and nobody has any proof against him. As far as we know, it's Nathan Prescott who's the real threat so far. I would cut David slack here.
Oh, would you? How generous, King Max. So suddenly it doesn't matter how shady David has been acting, or that he keeps all those weird files on your classmates, or how you're always going off on how creepy David
Enough!
is.
I don't want anybody being accused of anything. There's been too much of that crap going on around here lately, and I don't want it in my home today.
Well, I agree with that. Now, if you all don't mind, I'd like to forget about work and sit down and eat some of this incredible grub.
I have to take a dump. Are you coming, Max?
Maybe I went too easy on David for Joyce's sake.
Okay, now this is a good question. Is it based on lies? If I would be doing it like this, we'll see. I at least want to speak to both of them.
Thanks again for defending me, Max. But this is my family now.
It's my family now.
Max, I appreciate you sticking up for David and our family, even if Chloe doesn't.
I don't know. On the other hand, but God damn it. I don't know. For God's sakes. Let's at least talk to Chloe, possibly.
Thanks for letting me down again, Max. Why can't you just rewind so I don't have to see you defending that asshole?
God damn it. I hate choosing this sort of a choice. I really do. I wonder what she exactly would have actually said if I did the other choice. Goodness oh me. I'm very much unsure about this. The bird is still just sitting there. Why haven't you flown away? Is this so incredible trauma that you wish to be seeing this still? I can't even come to try to take a picture from you anymore, but you're still just sitting there on the fence. Just being a fence sitter just like I would like to be in this situation, and not start defending David, nor actually be that aggressive either, but the choice is which one I am, because I have to be one or the other. So, let's try to count what are the good sides. I would think that David knows that he went too far. With Kate, that is, specifically considering she did try to do and commit suicide. I would think that David wouldn't have been happy if she had actually gone and committed suicide. So I believe he wouldn't have been happy about that for sure. So, the fact is that of course maybe he would consider twice more if I actually told him to straight up that, yeah, what he did was not cool. But I wouldn't want to be bringing up the fact that he has files on the people in here and everything like that too, because that's a little bit too far going. At least they can have a little bit of a better relationship this way. Do we want that? Well, I don't mind that, especially because they do still seem to be caring for each other quite well. So why should we be ruining their relationship because of this stuff that isn't exactly belonging to it? On the other hand, if we talk about ethical standards, well, of course, I would at least think that if I would be with someone, that they would act ethically. So I would want to be knowing if they wouldn't have acted ethically. So in that sense, I should tell Joyce and be harsher on David. It's a question, do I think that David will be learning on his own from these mistakes without me going this harsh on him, or will he not? With Chloe, we can always talk ourselves, and we do know that Chloe has her faults too, after all. It's not like Chloe has no faults at all herself, because she does. But I do still think that he isn't involved with Nathan or involved in the shady stuff that has been going on with Rachel and so on. He has tried to investigate. Yes, that's 100% fact. And he does stuff wrong way, absolutely. But has he actually done something to try to destroy stuff? Try to destroy everything? Not from what I have seen. He has been going through it completely wrong, however. I don't know, man. What do I want to choose? That's the question. I really don't know. I seriously don't know. I don't know at all. Like, what these type of choices are some of the most difficult ones for me when I have to side with one side or another, especially in the relationship matter, when I'm trying to see both sides and actually being a little bit more not just on one side but rather on the like middle, so to speak. As I said, that's what I've used to doing. That's how I do things, and it's so foreign for me to try to be choosing just, okay, I'm just going to choose this side and just be on that side and that's it. That's just so not me, and I'm always a little bit bothered about having to choose those sort of facts or choices, for sure. I'm still more inclined to keep this, even though, I don't know, maybe this is a little bit falsehood, or is it? He also might be, this might be better for us as well, as David being a little bit going into the right direction rather than into the bad direction, because he might be a lot more hostile to us in the future if we went and accused him like that. Because I still don't think that he is himself guilty. Okay, if I believe that he himself, even if he has done a lot of stuff wrong, isn't guilty of the disappearances or such, or what happened or what caused Kate specifically to want to commit a suicide, other than, of course, sure, he was part of the reason there too, but I hope that he can already understand that. Okay, fine, I'll try to keep this, even though I'm not sure I should. I'm certainly not sure if I should, because on the other hand, maybe it would help him as well if he would hear completely clearly all the critique. Maybe that could be a good thing. But yeah, I don't know. This is one of the more toughest choices for me, for sure, as I said before. Just for my own background and everything. I'm sorry, Chloe. I guess I'll keep this. Will I seriously keep this? I'm sorry that I'm taking so long to try to think about this fact, but because I see the benefits of both of the choices, and I don't know which one to keep. As said, this is the difficult choice. For a certainty, very, very, very difficult choice for me. When I don't like to just see one side of the things, so to speak. He would be very angry, and I would ruin a lot of their relationship completely, which on the other hand doesn't exactly, he wouldn't be a very positive influence after that for sure anymore, when he would be losing his family possibly forever, which seems quite rough on the other hand, specifically when he is still trying to do good things, and especially if we do consider military, it would be hard to come back home and try to settle down and live a normal life and everything like that. I don't know. It's difficult. It's difficult. At least I can talk with Chloe myself a little bit better, even though she will give me so much shit, to be honest, for making this choice, but fine, whatever. I feel guilty of making this choice, though.
Listen, when I went through David's laptop, I found pictures of Rachel and Frank being more than friends.
Right, no way, Max. She was just posing to tease Frank.
If you're not gonna believe me, why don't we check out what Frank has in his RV?
What's that gonna prove?
Frank has Rachel's bracelet. What else does he have in there?
Motherfucker better not have anything. For his sake.
That is a good question, though.
Let's check the door. Frank gets so wasted, he sometimes forgets to lock it.
Alrighty. I think he is eating there, in the meantime. So, there is that.
I can't believe you hung out with him.
Not anymore. We have to be casual ninjas here.
Casual ninjas.
Shitballs. Okay, here's the plan. I'll
There's a
go to the
dog
diner and
inside.
distract Frank by telling him I have his money, but he needs to come with me. Then you come in and rewind so Frank doesn't see me. Then you can tell Frank he needs to check out his RV, and then you rewind after you get the key, and...
Chloe, I got this. I'll be right back.
Don't let my epic plan get in the way of yours. I'll try to scrounge up a Scooby snack to distract his mangy mutt.
I'm not quite
Now
sure
to
if
find
this
a
is
quick and easy way to snag Frank's keys.
quick and easy way to snag Frank's keys.
Or nasty shit.
Okay.
Careful, Max. Cujo ahead.
Alrighty. I guess I will end here for tonight. However, I guess we could read all of this stuff because there happened a lot and end after that and go through this next time around. Because this will take a while, I'm sure. So even though my body smelled like I had been dosed in chlorine, it was so nice to crash in Chloe's room for the first time in 5 years and wake up next to her like our old sleepovers. For some reason, it reminded me of the time we were going on TP, one of the neighbors' houses, and we even snuck out, but got chicken and ran back home, laughing all the way. I remember waking up the next day and Joyce was making one of her delish breakfasts downstairs, and Chloe smiled at me like we were in the most secret club in the world, or at least Arcadia Bay. We are pirates, damn it. After our academic episode espionage last night, I felt the same way. It's just that now the stakes are much higher and much more dangerous. I even ended up in some of Rachel Amber's clothes since mine were trashed. A band tee and a ripped jeans. So, not me. But I haven't found my style yet, so why not have some fun experimenting with the new outfit? Speaking of experiments, Chloe dared me to kiss her. So I did. She probably thought I'd fuss out. Why? It wasn't that a big a deal. Though it was cute, the way she was kind of embarrassed after and said she would tell Warren. Besides, I think Chloe sees Rachel Amber in her future. Yeah, at least we hope that's the case. And that we're just friends, right? I hope. I certainly hope so. When I went down to breakfast, Joyce actually called me Rachel. It just seems so wrong considering how beautiful she is and how boring I am. Shouldn't be thinking like that though. I understand you, Max, but you shouldn't be thinking like that. I guess my new outfit really is working its magic. I ended up helping Joyce make breakfast, just like when I was a kid on a sleepover. It's odd how quickly you can fall back into an old routine. So, I must have set off Joyce's nostalgia mode, since she busted out the ye old photo album. I'm one of the few people who loves checking out old pictures. What was that Alfred Hitchcock line about film being pieces of time? Like Mr. Jefferson said, so are photographs. I do think she wanted me to see her new husband in a better light. When David was happy or laughing with Joyce in a picture, I wanted to say, and who is that? Plus, I'm sure it's no accident that there was a photo of Rachel wearing the exact same clothes I had on. She truly is stunning, and somehow looked more punk rock than Chloe. The truly heartbreaking image was the last photo William Price ever took. Chloe and I, making pancakes in the kitchen. Joyce really misses that joyful, optimistic girl. I know she's still there. When Chloe smiled at me this morning, I saw her. The picture seemed to sum up everything we had as children and lost as adults. Whatever being an adult means. I'm not sure how adult you exactly are yet, but... Fight Club, yep. Which was a perfect cue for Chloe to bounce into the room and start shit with Joyce. This gave me cruel cover so I could sneak into the garage and finally unlock David Madsen's extreme files. So, today I finally found out what was in David's secret files. And I admit, I expected it to be worse. I'm relieved that it wasn't. So, maybe I'm going easier on him than I should? No surprise that he had detailed files on Kate and Rachel listing their whereabouts along with surveillance pics. David isn't off my shit list yet, but he's a damn good investigator, I'll give him that. It's clear that Frank and Rachel had some kind of relationship, and I don't think Chloe is going to be very happy to hear that. She needs to start waking up. We all do. When David came home, things escalated quickly. He looked more upset than usual, but shocked when he saw me wearing Rachel's clothes. He was so on edge. Maybe I'll never get to see the David that Joyce loves so much. She and Chloe really let him have it, though. This was the first time I saw them bond since we were kids. But my spidey sense told me that David needed somebody to defend him, even just this once. I just don't feel that we have enough proof to really blame him for everything. Yes, he's a harassment bully with a surveillance fetish, but he seems to be gathering information for his own investigation. The mystery story side of me appreciates that and hopes we can use his research to buffer our own. Yeah, this is also something that I could hope for sure. So I guess we'll see how that will work out for us in all honesty. But anyways, alrighty. I shall end here for tonight. Sort of weird glitches over there, I guess. But okay, thanks for watching. See you next time with more Life is Strange. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, see you next time with some more Life is Strange. Bye-bye until then. Tune in for more next time in Life is Strange.